Hello, everybody. I'm Michael.
I'm Lauren.
And I'm Wesley.
And welcome to Friends Talk Random. So the way this is going to work is this is the video side of the podcast. Wes, by the way, you suck.
What do you mean?
You didn't say it with us. You're supposed to say it with us.
Oh,
First
we were all supposed to say it
episode.
together?
First I explained this. First episode. You already screwed up.
It's the first episode.
You didn't say we had to say it together, motherfucker.
Lauren?
No, he did though.
I have an extra person here with you this time, you dumbass.
Okay, well, if you remember correctly, I didn't hear that because I had something loud playing in my ear.
I explained it to you 2 seconds before we started, though.
Whatever.
Alright, the way this podcast works is each week we'll go off a starting topic and we'll just see where we end up, because going off topic is kind of our topic. I went straight Yuya Sakaki voice right there, Wes.
Yes, you did.
It's a default. It's a very big default for me. How are you guys? How's your week's been?
That's been great.
My week's been okay.
Alright, that's good. Anything cool happen?
Got a little bit of a sickness, but I'm fighting through it.
Alright. I've had a pretty good week. Busy work week.
Yeah. Hell, before last Sunday, I think it was. I don't think I really had a day off for 3 weeks.
Okay. Well, I've got an interesting topic for you guys to start us off this time. Actually, I'm changing the topic now, Wes, because of Lauren down here below from my side. Hey, Lauren.
Now I'm more scared.
Let's talk about something that kind of connects me and Wes. It's what made our friendship really bond together. Yu-Gi-Oh!
I was like, I know what this is because I've heard that story before.
Well, yes. And I know, Wes, you guys have heard my intro to Yu-Gi-Oh! And how I got started. And I guess I should probably explain it on this one, because I've never talked about it on this channel yet.
Yeah, this is like a brand new channel.
Yeah.
You might want to give some background.
Okay, quick background story. My dad worked for McDonald's many years, still does. Great, good for him. That company sucks. I'm the humor in this, if you guys haven't noticed.
It's true though. It sucks.
It does. So when I was younger, and I wasn't allowed to stay at home yet because I was still too young, I would be dragged to his store and sit there all day long. Which wasn't bad. I got to play in the play place. Some of the employees gave me food. It was nice. But I met this kid who had Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Didn't know what they were at the time. Hadn't seen the anime yet. And he saw me watching. He called me over and he showed me how to play. He split his deck in half and did like a small Master Rules deal. Back then, we were only in the OG season, so like the best monsters in my opinion were at that time were Dark Magician and Blue Eyes, all the way around. Wes can confirm that. Now, he leaves. I go back to playing in the play place. He asks his mom to take him through the drive-thru, and she gives the cards we've been playing with, his whole deck, to Miss Regina. I think Lauren knows who that is.
That name sounds familiar.
She's a big family friend. And says, give these to the kid I was playing with, because she came over and kind of watched us a bit. She brings me the cards, and that's how I got my first deck, and I got real into Yu-Gi-Oh! After that. Obviously, 95% of my channel is Yu-Gi-Oh! Wes...
Yu-Gi-Oh! That is impossible.
Yeah. So, I'm kind of curious. I don't ever think I've asked Wes what got you into it. I know what kind of got Lauren into it, and there's a question for her in this in a minute. Because I got Lauren to play Speed Duel with me recently. And she took to...
Made me do it.
Okay, so technically I forced her to do it. But, at that... Honestly, I forced her into the first game. The first game.
You forced me in the first game. The next, 20 or 30 were my fault.
Yeah, the next, 4 to 5 hours of Yu-Gi-Oh! Was all her. I wanted to stop and take a break. We went from, what was it, 3 or 4 in the afternoon to almost midnight?
Yeah, it was 3 in the afternoon we started, and then I think we literally only paused to eat dinner, so...
We didn't pause do that! We got food and came back!
Between 3 and 11 something o'clock, we maybe had a 20-minute break.
Yeah, she got hooked. But I'm curious, Wes, what was your big introduction? I feel like George might be, and for those who don't know, George is a family member of Wes. I don't know if he's a brother or an uncle, I kind of forgot.
Uncle.
Yeah, I don't interact with him very often, so in my defense.
And actually, no, it wasn't him that got me into Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh, okay. I figured he might be involved, but I didn't know if he would or not be. I'm
It
making
was a
assumptions.
story similar to yours. So,
Oh, really?
back when I was 10, 11 years old. I had these neighbors, and they played Yu-Gi-Oh! A lot. They showed me some of their cards, and I thought they looked pretty cool. And I'm like, oh, this is really nice. This is really cool. I told my dad about it, and he offered to get me, I think it was my dad, he offered to get me my first deck, which was, it was I think it was the VW XYZ structure deck.
Okay. So GX era then.
Yeah, it was GX era,
okay.
and I didn't know that at the time.
So then I started before you did then. Damn.
Yeah.
That explains it.
But over time, I would take my deck to school. There were some other people that played Yu-Gi-Oh! And I just grew to love more and more types of decks, and I wanted to collect them. And over time, my love for Yu-Gi-Oh! Just continued to build, and it still does.
Yes, I agree. And I didn't say it in my part of this, but my first deck, I don't think I said what it was. It is a full-on Dark Magician deck he had. Like, he had a copy of Yugi's deck from the anime. Which I still have all the cards to it. That deck doesn't exist in this part. You both should understand why by now. Actually, I think I rebuilt it recently. It's in the black structure deck box that I built. Lauren, this comes to you, though, on what I was wanting to talk about with you on this one. You started playing You mentioned before that you were playing Master Duel recently. You were playing it for a bit.
Literally 3 hours ago.
My question is, you've edited a lot of mine and Wes's a lot of my videos with me and Wes dueling. Has it changed how you see any of it now that you know what the game is about before when you really didn't?
I've only done one video since we did play Yu-Gi-Oh! At my house, and then since I started playing.
Well, yeah, but you've edited them all, and now if you go back and watch them, if you ever go back and watch them at any point, does it change your perception on them a bit?
Things make a little more sense.
They probably do when you understand the rules. Yes.
Some of the choices you guys have made, I'm like, oh, okay, that makes more sense now that I can actually.
Yeah.
Know why you would do something like that.
Like with the last video that we just did.
Wes,
Spoiler alert.
It's not a spoiler alert, Wes. This is coming out after that video.
Oh.
This is gonna be out on probably next Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
So no spoiler alert. He fully wiped me.
I swept the floor.
You did put so much confetti in that video, like you were ready to go.
Look, you've been telling me in like every video for the past 10 videos to have confetti.
Yes.
Ready.
Well, we've always been so close to it.
It was my moment, and I don't know when I'll get it again.
I'm surprised you didn't put a little cake in there.
We didn't get that far.
Oh man, I cannot wait to see that video when it comes out. I am going to enjoy living through that moment
It's
again.
already ready to air on Monday when that video comes out.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm going to be putting that on, and that's going to be my podcast while I'm at work.
Oh, you fucker. Another
The
thing.
wings of black shall rise.
I like that catchphrase. You should use that. I'm thinking of changing. So, for those who haven't seen the other content yet, our main intro deal is I'm the pendulum duelist with a smile on his face.
And I am the duelist who flies on wings of black.
Thinking of changing mine, but I don't know what to change that to because I really like how the pendulum duelist with a smile on his face goes. I'm thinking of one for Lauren, actually, as we're doing this.
I'm kind of terrified.
I want Lauren to be in our videos. The thing is, it's hard.
The gem that shines through all of our bullshit.
That's not that far off from what I've thought of. It's not that far from what I've thought of because, like, I want her to find her main deck and her ace monster. Because Wes, we have our ace monsters, we have our mascot monsters. Yours is Full Armor Master. Excuse me, Full Metal's anime, and I've got Supreme King Zark. I love my Zark boy. He's overpowered as fuck at times. And I'm wondering, Lauren, do you think you're going to just stick to Crystal Beast as your main, or do you think you might branch out and find a different main?
I don't know. I was experimenting with a dragon deck today. That was fun.
there are lots of different dragon decks, so that could be interesting or it could be bad depending on which one you picked.
Was it the Dragon Maid structure deck?
No, it wasn't that one.
Oh, that's a good one though. Don't.
It's a good deck.
Wes will agree it's a good deck, but he can't run it.
I can't run it.
It's funny. Speaking of games, though, I'm gonna segue us to something else now because I'm out of Yu-Gi-Oh nonsense for a minute. Have you guys seen some of the new games coming out, like AAA and indie?
No.
I've seen some of them. I cannot remember most of them though.
Well, the ones my brain is currently thinking on. Oh, sorry. Want to go ahead? Go ahead.
You're good. I was just saying. I know we were talking about that last time you were over when Yu-Gi-Oh's overall had Square Day.
Yes.
But I don't remember.
Well, I know we've got Ragnarok coming out soon. God of War Ragnarok, and I'm very hyped for that.
Yup.
That's gonna be very fun. Lauren won't have to buy it because I will. She's got her PlayStation 4 is my home PS4, so she just gets whatever I buy. If it has a PS4 copy, she can play it. There is the Hollow Knight sequel available in the deal. It's called Silk Song, right? I can't remember.
Yes.
I'm very hyped
I
about
still
that.
haven't played the first one.
You need to. I don't know if it's in the PlayStation catalog or not. I might have bought that game. I don't know. I forget what I've bought and what I've just downloaded from that catalog at this point. But he's looking now. He's looking. He went blue. Wes's light is his PlayStation, guys. So if he changes colors, it's that way. Oh wow,
Yeah,
Wes,
Like,
you are red.
turned red and then blue and.
I can do that with my actual lights, but I don't want to.
Benefits. Is it going to be in the regular game catalog or the classics
It
catalog?
would probably be in the regular because it's a PS4 game.
Okay.
Okay. I can't remember the other one. There was one more I wanted to talk about for sure though. Oh yeah, the Dead Space remake and the Callisto Protocol are very big in my opinion.
That's the one I was thinking of.
I'm a very big horror fan. I showed Lauren video of the Callisto Protocol game, and even she liked it a bit. And she's not that much of a horror fan.
No, I don't play a lot of horror games.
I love horror games. They're my favorite game series to play. I'm excited for Callisto Protocol. I'm excited for the Dead Space remake. I'm excited for Resident Evil 4 remake because it looks amazing. You still looking over there, buddy?
Hollow Knight Void Heart Edition is on
Yeah.
PS4.
Yeah. Is it in the catalog?
It's in the catalog.
Okay, download and play it then. You have no excuse not to now.
I will start that now.
Oh, there goes all your light.
Oh,
Oh, you're good again. You can stay right there, and we have your camera again. I've hogged a lot of.
Fucking sick. It's on sale for $6. I can just get it for free.
I'd get it for free. Is there anything you guys specifically want to talk about? Because I've kind of hogged most of the topic discussion right off the bat.
Can we take a minute to complain about the last Nintendo Direct for a second?
I didn't watch
The
it.
Square Enix overtook that Direct.
I know that. So, shout out to a different podcast called Nintendo, because I listen to them every time they upload something. They talked a lot about that, and they mentioned it was very Square Enix heavy. I don't watch the Directs, because at this point, Nintendo's kind of disappointed me with a lot of shit. I do watch the State of Play, though. State of Play is fun.
I think I missed something.
You missed State of
I
Play?
think the only game I'm excited for from that entire Direct is Harvestella.
A game I've very been interested in for a while. It just came out today, actually.
What's that?
Or it may have come out recently, but I only got a Switch again today. Bayonetta 3.
Oh.
Yeah, that released recently. Yeah, good. Have fun with that, buddy.
I love Bayonetta. I have the first two. They're re-downloading now. I'm gonna buy the third one tomorrow. I'm very excited for Bayonetta. Bayonetta's fun.
Still can't believe what's her face decided to pull what she tried to on Twitter.
I wasn't paying attention to Twitter. I very rarely go onto my social media anymore.
Apparently, the original voice actor for Bayonetta is a greedy bitch, and she lied, saying that she was only offered $4,000 for the
I don't
entire
know.
voice acting of Bayonetta 3.
Just a quick
Then-
clarification.
Oh, I heard about
Just
that. She
a
got
quick
the whole
clarification
thing.
though. our beliefs are not whatever fuck West believes. Here on Friends Talk Random. Just saying.
But the director or whoever the producer said it was like $4,000 an hour or something like that.
I want that money.
See, I heard it was like $4,000 for the whole game. That's what I heard, but I don't know what.
Yeah.
That's what I heard. So.
Yeah,
I would
there
take
was actual
that. I would
screenshots
be
of the
happy with
contract
that.
was signed.
I would be happy with that. Being entirely honest.
There were actual screenshots of the contract, and it showed that the voice actor chick was actually just lying out of her fucking clown pants.
And this is why we here at Friends Talk Random do not condone Wesley sometimes.
This is
What
why
are you
we
talking about?
Random each have our own opinions.
Yes, I'm just saying that Wes to get on your nerves a bit, buddy. I'm just messing with you.
I swear to God, I am going to do things to you.
I'll make it up to you. You can have the Game Boy behind me. It's Game Boy Color.
No, what I want is your copy of the Dark Duelist. I want that game back. I have not played that game in so long, and it is so much nostalgia for me.
Dark Duelist, Dark Duelist.
Yeah, the Game Boy Color one.
Oh, yeah, no, I do have that.
Yeah.
My mind went to PS2, because I've got those right behind me.
No, you're thinking Beginning of Destiny or something with the roses.
Michael's camera's like, where did he go?
Yeah, it's gonna do that. Yeah, I was thinking of Duelist of the Rose. Pristine copy, though. I'm proud of that.
Yeah.
I do have the other one, though. It's just in the cabinet. These are the ones I was playing recently, which the other one's Call of Duty. Big red one. I was getting hyped up, because I bought Modern Warfare 2.
Another big thing that I would like to talk about during this whole thing is games of our childhood that really surfaced a love for a type of genre.
Hang on. I'd like to take this a step further real fast before we go into that part. What is y'all's favorite game where you can instantly say, without a doubt, is your 100% favorite?
Twilight Princess, done.
What was that, Lauren?
Twilight Princess. That's it.
Twilight Princess? Okay.
Twilight
Kingdom
Princess,
Hearts.
that's a bold claim.
Kingdom Hearts 2 is my fucking favorite game of all time.
What was it?
Kingdom Hearts 2.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense for you.
It's one of my favorites. I'm a massive horror fan, but I love how good Kingdom Hearts 2 is. And specifically the final mix version. I love that. I actually have the Japanese version of that over there. But I can't go get up and get that because that shelf is shit in front of it. I'm currently redoing the entire room, so there's shit I can't get to at the current moment. Which
I
upsets
think
me.
Kingdom Hearts 2, if it's not in my top 3, it's in my top.
That's fair. I'm not expecting guys. Wes, what is your favorite you can just think of offhand? I'm guessing Fire Emblem is one of them, at least.
Fire Emblem is up there in the list, but it's not my favorite.
That's not
I don't think
surprising.
I've actually played a Fire Emblem game.
They're very good. They're very good
You're
games.
very good.
I've heard
Um,
they're very good, but I don't think I've actually ever played.
Wes let me borrow Three Houses when he finished it, and I loved it. And I'm going to buy another copy. I'm excited for the new one. So many people are hating
Dude,
on it, though.
you-
So many people are hating on it.
They're hating mostly on the DLC.
That's fair, but still, I'm excited for it no matter what. Switch Fire Emblem is
Because
fun. Besides the Warrior ones. I like Dynasty Warrior games, but I don't think they work that well with Fire Emblem in a way.
I think the biggest thing people are complaining about when it comes to the DLC of Fire Emblem Three Houses is that it's just Fire Emblem Fates Revelation all over again.
Yeah, that's fair.
But if I were to pick a game that is my absolute 100% favorite, that no other game could absolutely top, it has to be the original Final Fantasy VII, not the remake.
That's fair. And I did tell you my latest theory on 7, didn't I?
Yes.
Okay, I thought I did. We're not getting into that. That's a lot of nonsense that me and Wes have gotten into since we realized 7 and 7 Remake are almost entirely unique in their styles. We've gone a little bit on the crazy side there. I have another one.
Yes, star.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
You're recording a video. Okay.
Wes, your question was really good, and it brought something to my mind that I'm curious about. So I know Lauren's gaming history. I know what she started with was N64 stuff.
Yep.
She was a Nintendo baby, head to toe, until I gave her a PS3.
Bro, my introduction to video games was literally watching my dad play Ocarina of Time.
Yeah.
64.
I know your background. I think you know most of my background, but not a lot of it. Like, do you know what my first console I actually ever played on was?
Was it an Xbox something?
No. So, actually, fun fact, it was a PlayStation 2 at the time. It's the first one I played.
Okay.
I didn't own
I
it,
knew
but I
knew
played
it
on it a
was
lot.
either, like, I knew it was either PS2 or Xbox 360.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember which.
Yeah. But ironically, my first console I owned was an Xbox, and it was actually a cool thing because I'd actually played on it before I even bought it. It was I don't know if you ever went by. If Uncle Matt and Aunt Julie and them ever went there, Lauren, but my mom and dad went to this furniture shop a lot. You guys lived in Fayetteville a lot, so I highly doubt that at the time because I think this was in Fort Smith still. But we went to a furniture. Could be true, fair. I don't know the name of the store, but we went to a furniture shop a lot, and they had an Xbox on display that you could play, and we ended up buying that Xbox later on, and it became mine. No telling how many people have actually played on that thing before then. I don't have that anymore. I have a new one, sadly. Wes, what was your first console?
Genesis.
Genesis. You started on the Genesis. Okay.
Genesis was the first console I ever played.
That opens up another question. What was it like when you went to 3D graphics for the first time for you?
Well, see, I first played on Genesis. I think I was actually like 4 or 5 years old, so I didn't remember much of it. I just remember that Genesis was the first one, and it was my aunt's Genesis.
Okay. Ironically, that's how I got my first Game Boy. My grandparents on my mom's side had a red Game Boy, and they got me a blue one for Christmas, and I asked them, can I have the red one that all my cousins and I have played on? They said, yeah, and I got the red Game Boy. Now my cousin Aaron has it. It needs repairs, and I'm too lazy to fix it. Lauren, do you have anything you want to talk about? We and Wes are dominating conversation.
I'm just hanging out.
You're just here for the chills. You'll answer anything that gets asked of you, basically.
Pretty much.
We are here for the vibes.
Here's a good one in my opinion. Do you think we should continue with physical games or go all digital games? Excluding Nintendo. Nintendo is the only one that should still have physical games.
I think we need to stick with physical, personally.
So you both say physical.
Mm-hmm. Because
I'm
digital games, they are going to take up too much space. People are going to be wanting more and more games. And
wait. I have a counter to that, though. I have a counter to that exact sentence. When you buy a physical game and put it in your PS4, do you or do you not download the exact same size as the digital game? You have to download the game. I think I
never paid attention to that.
I don't think I've ever said this on the channel before, but on my other channel. But I've told you both about the discs are just like the activation data for the game, right?
That's what I was gonna say. It's like
Yeah.
a key almost.
It's the key basically to launch the game. Then you download the rest of the game on the internet because it can't all fit on the disc. You're just downloading the game. The difference between having it digital and having it physical is digital, it's good to go at all times. Physical, you have to have the disc in to start it.
You see, Michael, but you see, I hate that it's just a key for that, and I would like us to just go back to what physical games are supposed to be.
We can't, though. They're getting so much bigger and more vibrant colors. As we upgrade stuff, we're gonna lose physical stuff. That's why I love having stuff like, you can see up here, I've got a Game Boy Color. Behind the Stormtroopers, you can kind of see my Game Boy Advance SP, which I feel like if Lauren had the chance, she'd steal it from me. Well,
Not
Lauren,
me. What?
I feel like you would steal it if you had the chance.
Not me. What? Nothing? If only I could reach through computer screens.
But, like, I hold on to tangibility where I can, but that's why I bought when I bought my PS5, I bought the all digital because I knew it was dumb to get physical. Because like, I'm using the same space. I'd rather just be able to switch games in an instant and just get into it.
But you see, Michael,
I do think consoles need bigger storage though than what we're being given.
they do need bigger storage, especially if they're gonna do it. That
Like
way.
tangibility. I've got all these collectible stuffs, and I've got over here. You can't even see it. The Kamen Rider belt for Double and all his memories on their stands.
Yeah, because I honestly don't think people want to keep buying external storage discs
No.
to keep
Well,
getting games.
It's interesting with Xbox and PlayStation's new, recent thing with that because Xbox has a little expansion plug you plug in, and PlayStation you can literally just screw in an SSD, which is kind of cool actually.
Yeah.
Which I still haven't bought one. I need to. I really do. They're just
You,
so
the biggest
expensive.
gamer of the three of us, have not bought an SSD.
Not for my PS5. I have for my Xbox or my computer.
But yeah, you see, Michael, I don't like the way they do it now. And I understand games are bigger, but it's very frustrating.
Oh, 100%. No. I miss the good old days. Like, in this deal is all retro style games. You've got PS2, OG Xbox, 360, PS1, Nintendo Wii games in here.
Yeah,
And
I've got
I can
the-
pull out any of those, put them in the console, and just start playing. I don't gotta download nothing.
Yeah.
I miss that.
Yeah, still though, I still think we should go pure physical. We need to go back.
We can't though is the thing. You want to go back? Let's start dropping graphics. Stop dropping how games look. That's gonna make people more angry than it's gonna make them happy. Sadly, we
See,
can't go back to what we had.
I'm more of an advocate for a good story, so, but that's just because.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
like
but
them.
a lot of people though, because I agree, a good story makes the game. But a lot of people want to see a good story with beautiful graphics. Let's take a Horizon Forbidden Dawn. Beautiful game, beautiful story.
Yeah.
Imagine if that story played like 8-bit.
It wouldn't go back that far.
I'm just saying. Imagine that on like an Xbox 360 or a PS3.
I mean, I wouldn't have a problem with that, but that's just me.
And then we'd go back to an issue because we did have an issue with sizes too big for discs before. But what they did at the time was you had multiple discs. The original Final Fantasy VII's a good point there.
Yep, 4 discs
Um,
in that guy.
I think I have one in here that is like that for the 360. I know I have one for the PS3 in there. I don't know what it is though.
Well, in
But
RDR2
if you but when you think about it, the original Final Fantasy VII's graphics were really
They were good.
polygonal.
They were good, but they don't hold up today because we don't have the TV style we had back then. Because they actually used the TV lines to look good.
But if you look at Final Fantasy VIII, which was a multi-disc, they had exponentially better graphics.
Yes, 8 was amazing. I liked 8. I enjoyed 8 very much.
And I believe that one was another 4-disc. It was either 3 or 4 discs.
It was 4. It was a 4.
It was 4. Okay.
Well, in RDR2 was like a 2-disc, wasn't it? Red Dead Redemption 2.
I don't know. I had it digital.
I have it
Figures.
physical. I think it was 2 discs. I have it physical. I think it's 2.
You can always check. I
I
mean,
could always check, but I don't want to walk through my maze of life.
wouldn't that mean you had to download it off of 2 discs then? Or download the whole thing and then just get activation keys for 2 separate parts of the game?
No, you had to put one disc in, and then when it was done downloading that disc, you had to put the other disc in there for it to download the rest of it.
So it was literally like a PC game.
And it was a pain in the ass because it kept breaking. I literally had to look up a YouTube video to figure out how to fix it because it would like crash halfway through every.
I will say that is a good advantage right there though for digital.
Well, you see, after I got it to download, it's still on my PS4. I have not deleted it since, but I haven't finished it, and I don't want to download it again. So.
I don't blame you. I didn't finish it because I got bored of the story, honestly. I was taking too long to get through it, so it wasted time for me. We've lost Wesley's focus again.
No, you still got it. I'm still listening.
You're not looking, though. You're playing on the PlayStation again.
I'm completing my commissions on Genshin. Bite me.
Wesley's like, I can multitask.
That's
Oh,
funny.
damn. My phone's battery is very low.
No.
You guys are moving.
Is multitasking.
Hey.
Oh, my phone that's getting the podcast camera almost dies.
Yeah. Also, enjoy the Android cameras.
Yeah, he doesn't have a computer like me and Lauren. So
Correct. I'm saving up for one though.
I don't have the best lighting. Lauren's in the best setup right now. She's got a good camera. She's got good lighting.
She's actually got a fucking green screen.
I don't want a green screen. I like showing off the shit behind me. That's why it's there, to be shown off. I know it's behind Lauren's green screen. It's a mess.
Yeah, it is a mess. I have a very limited amount of space.
That's why she uses the green screen.
I have a very limited amount of space. You know.
Lauren, I want to say your room is like bigger, probably bigger than mine is, and I've made my space work amazingly.
Yes, but let's remember that I used to have 2 places that I lived.
Yeah, and now you got it all crammed into one room.
Yeah, because...
Whereas I have 2 rooms, one is empty basically, and I'm still sleeping in here with all my shit.
Because you see, when I was in college, Wes, because you probably don't know this.
He
'cause
definitely
we didn't
doesn't.
know each other when I was in college. When I was in college, like, half my crap was at my parents' house in a different city. Meanwhile, I moved over here to Fort Smith, the Fort Smith area for college, so then I lived with my grandparents. So, like, I had my stuff divvied between 2 houses, and then I moved back in with my parents after school. So now 2 houses worth of stuff is jammed in one room. So...
I just own a lot of shit.
Huh?
I just own a lot of shit. That's all my excuse is.
I mean, that makes sense. I mean, my brother had to go through very similar stuff when he went to college.
Yeah.
Which, I don't know if I told you that my brother went to college, Mike, but he did.
I don't even know your brother. I've never met your brother. You've never talked to about him before to me at all.
Never met my brother.
No, never. Never have I met your brother. I think you've met my little brothers when you were at my house once, but I've never met your brothers.
Would you like some Yu-Gi-Oh bait?
Oh no.
Can I use them in the videos as extra bait? Let me ask a better question. If I film with him, will I get a better quality than you?
Yikes.
No.
Okay then. I might want some Yu-Gi-Oh bait later though. I might hit that up on that one. That might be fun.
Well, I don't think he has any of the games. I think he only does physical.
I have many physical decks. So I'd be down for that.
I bet.
I'm still trying to find a way to convince you to move back to the state.
I don't think that'll be happening anytime soon.
Probably not, but I'm not going to give up. I won't give up. I want my friend back. I miss my friend.
I bet you do.
Don't lie. If you could be here, you'd be here.
Oh, absolutely.
I keep thinking now, if I had accepted the idea of you moving in with me at one point, and we ended up as roommates, you in the other room, and we get up every morning at the breakfast table like, let's duel!
You friggin' nerds.
That's not far off, though, from what would happen, is it, Wes?
It's really not.
We'd probably have a bowl of cereal and play Yu-Gi-Oh! First thing in the morning.
Well, at least you're honest.
I am okay with being a nerd. It's part of my charm. I can visually see you cringe at that, Lauren.
Well, yeah, because there's a camera in front of you with my face on it.
I know, but it's funny to see you cringe, though, because I rarely ever get to see that happen. Okay, I do have another good one to go for. Is there a game you would like to see remastered or brought up to modern standards at any point?
Yes.
What is it? I know Lauren's, even though she's thinking about it, I already know what it is.
I would have to say it is definitely going to be the original Fire Emblem.
That would be fun, actually.
Not this Fire Emblem Echoes bullshit where you equip a character like a ring.
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about.
That'd
That'd be cool. The original Fire Emblem on today's standard, that'd be cool. Lauren, I know yours. You can tell me if I'm wrong or not, but it's Twilight Princess.
I would like Twilight Princess on my Switch so I can take it with me. Yes.
Oh, that would be a good one too.
I would
though.
love any other Zelda game to come to Switch. I'd even be okay with Ocarina and Majora's Mask again coming to a Switch variation. I would love that.
See, technically they're kind of probably.
No, that's a crappy GameCube emulation Nintendo has. That's what that is. That's a
I'm
crappy
just saying
GameCube. A crappy
I'm just saying
N64 emulation, not GameCube. My bad. My mistake.
I'm just saying they're gonna be like, well, we already have it here, so let's not.
No.
Let's do a different one.
They're not gonna do any of them. They'll probably eventually just port everything.
I'm gonna say one more real quick, and if either of you have a problem with it, I'm going to disown both of you.
I'm curious on what it is. You
Oh,
can't
so
disown me.
both of us
I'm
would
your
disown, but
boss.
one of us doesn't like it. Okay.
I'm your boss. You can't disown me.
It is Super Mario Sunshine.
Okay. That's not a bad one. I actually have Sunshine. I have Sunshine. It's not my favorite though.
It's better than fucking Galaxy or whatever the fuck.
Galaxy was fun though. I think I played Galaxy
like
with Lauren at one
Galaxy.
point. I think me and you played Galaxy together before, Lauren.
You and I played Galaxy, Michael, and then I played it with my sister a few times.
Yeah, we've played a lot of games. We played a lot of Mario together, Lauren. I remember when you had the Mario game we all wanted to play was Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Winter Games. When that's
Yeah.
all we wanted to play in person.
Oh, I still have it.
I know, I have it too. We need to play that together again sometime. Like 100%. Aaron has it too, so we should all play it together. It'd be fun. Okay. Speaking of old characters like Mario, what do y'all think of the Mario movie and Chris Pratt?
Huh?
Robert De Niro would make a better fucking Mario.
Well, I mean, like, look at Jack Black's portrayal of Bowser. He actually put effort into that, and it sounds amazing.
I love it.
I haven't
Chris-
seen much of Jack Black's rendition of Bowser. I'm excited though.
Chris Pratt is just adding like a hard A sound to sound more like a Brooklyn guy.
Don't really have a problem with Chris Pratt, but I don't think he was the best choice either. You know what I
I
mean?
love Chris Pratt as an actor. I love his movies. He's done an amazing job. I loved him so much. I saw Dominion in theaters night one. I went and saw that because I'm like, I've got to go see this.
Yeah.
I took Aaron with me, which was fun.
Yeah, I like Chris Pratt's films.
Yeah.
Like, he's a great actor.
If you
Like,
look at what he's done though,
Mario.
even when he's voiced a character, like take Emmett from the Lego Movie, he uses his irregular voice for it.
That was a good role.
He uses his regular voice. I think he could have made it Mario sound better in a way, but I don't think he's ever had to really do much like voice acting.
Yeah.
I can't think of a role he's done. I could be wrong, but I don't know of any roles he's done that he's done actually voice acting in.
Yeah, like, other than Lego Movie, and like you said, it was pretty much just his voice.
That was what it was. It was just his voice.
Like, there's nothing he's really had to, that I can think of, that he's
Yeah.
had to do that much.
Yeah.
I love the graphics on the movie. Oh my
No.
gosh,
They look
they're so
amazing.
good.
So, for those who don't know, me and Lauren can appreciate good graphics because, A, she's gone to school for editing and doing all stuff like that. I'm a massive computer nerd. I build graphic design stuff. It was my hobby in high school. I still do it today, and it's kind of transitioned over to me designing stuff for my 3D printer. I have something you're going to love, Lauren.
More than the Master Sword that you gave me for my birthday?
Yes and or no. It is Zelda related still. So, for those who don't know what she means, I 3D printed her a life-size Master Sword.
Yeah, I still have to glue the pieces together.
Oh,
I
that's
still have to glue the pieces together.
It is. Lauren, are you able to reach that at the current moment to show off the parts that I did do? I didn't fully put it together.
No,
because,
but I can get up and go get
I
it.
didn't put it fully together, Wes, because I didn't have the time. I didn't have the money to go get the glue and the sandpaper. Also, my Uncle Matt probably has everything they need. And Wes, my next big sword project is one you would want from me.
Oh boy.
I'm making the Buster Sword, buddy.
Wait, didn't you tell me about that already?
Yeah, but I figured I'd mention it here because I want your reaction in camera. And then I'm going to try to do the Fusion Buster Sword. I don't know how that's going to go, but I'm going to try it. 3D printing is a big hobby for
Good
me.
luck with that, dude.
Luck has nothing to do with it. It's trial and error until I get it right. Wes, your camera's flashing all types of colors.
Yes, it is because I'm playing Genshin and
I might
completing
need
my
to,
commission.
we might need a sensory warning for you.
Might.
Okay, now I can hear you again. Hello.
I was just talking about how we might need to put a sensory warning on Wes's camera.
Why?
He keeps flashing every other color of the rainbow.
Oh.
Because pretty fucking colors. Here, here's another one. It's purple.
Dude, I love how we're at the beginning of this. Wes, focus here. And he's like, I give up focusing. I'm going back to my game. You got me and Lauren, who are somewhat professionalism on this, and then you got Wes.
That's
Look, I had to complete these before 2 a.m., okay?
Dude, it's only like 7 o'clock where you are right now. We're only going for an hour.
Still, I want to complete this shit.
I do love that. Well, that's if you look at the camera, you can see what Lauren's holding up.
Yes, the Master Sword. I already caught a peek.
I gotta glue all the pieces together still.
Yeah,
I'm
and
gonna.
then
I'm
sand them
kind of
down.
hoping I can do that next weekend. Maybe.
That'd be cool. That would be cool to see that finished.
That would be
I-
nice because, especially, well, it won't be out. So, the new video series I'm doing is coming out starting
Yeah.
next week. We'll see. We'll understand.
Yeah.
No. Okay, I split it flat.
That's fine. Lauren, this is a good question for you.
Oh,
If you could go back and play any console that you missed out on, or any console you missed out on the time period of, is there a console you'd like to go back and at least got to have played at one point or another? Because like I said,
Like-
I know for the most part you've played a lot of Nintendo consoles. That was mainly it. That's all you guys had, actually.
yeah.
That's-
up
that's not a
until you
joke.
Up until you gave me that PS3, I literally only ever played Nintendo. Except at your
That's
house.
true. And I gave that to her as a gift, guys, for the fact that we are both massive Kingdom Hearts nerds, and the main games she's played were Recoded, 358 and a half days, bless that game. And did you ever play Dream Drop Distance?
I have it. I started it, but I haven't finished it.
Okay. But I
Dream
had
Drop Distance was not the greatest
I liked it. It had its issues, but I liked it.
Kingdom Hearts
Um,
game.
But I had the 1.5 and 2.5 for the PS3, and I gave those to her with my PS3 because I bought them on the PS4. And I think when I got a PS4 Pro, I gave her my PS4 that I had Kingdom Hearts decked out.
Well, and I played Kingdom Hearts 2 before at like another cousin's house, but like I didn't. actually
Yeah,
play
I think it was
until
Logan.
you gave me the
I think it was Logan because he got me into Kingdom Hearts.
No, I wasn't.
Logan or Isaiah, one of the two. I always get them mixed up. Haven't seen either of them in years though.
I saw Logan when I was in college. My last
I haven't seen either of them in years.
last year or so, but I only like saw him in halls.
Our family kind of sticks to its little sector of everybody now. That's life.
Tis.
We can technically count this one as family.
The funny thing is, because of the way the cameras are, you look like you're pointing at nothing. You're pointing.
Oh, well, remember, we're taking my audio. So the way it looks
I
for me
know.
is to my right is Wes and you're right below us.
Yeah, the way it looks here is.
I can only imagine how it looks for
You,
Wes. He's got this
Wes,
on his
me.
phone.
So you're pointing at nothing.
I'm like the little nugget of information on the corner of the hot dog bun.
That was a very interesting analogy, Wes. I can safely say I've never heard that one before.
Because you two are on top of it. Like, there's Michael, there's Lauren, and then there's me, just little.
He's got the little edge camera that just pops up to the side so he can see himself, and that's it. And then it's just
Yeah.
us. Him being on a phone does make this a little funny though. Are there any movies you guys are looking forward to seeing coming out
Mario movie.
besides that one?
I still haven't even seen the second Sonic the Hedgehog movie.
It's so
I haven't
good.
either. I saw the first one. I haven't seen the second one.
Lauren, when this is over, I'm gonna message you my Paramount Plus so you can watch it.
Oh my gosh. I think we got it. Is the bad thing. I think we actually.
Oh, then you have
Give
no
it to
excuse.
Lauren, but not me.
Yes.
Oh, eat a dick.
Where's my $5, Wesley?
Bitch, you're paying me for it.
No. No. What did you say when you talked to me about Genshin?
Oh, the walking man thing.
Yes. Lauren has
Okay.
no idea what we're talking about.
Any of what you're talking
I'll get that to you as soon as we're done here.
He convinced me to play Genshin, and he said if you start playing it, I'll send you $5 so you can get this welcome pack thing or whatever.
Oh, okay. I see.
And now I've been playing Genshin, and I will say I kind of like Genshin. It's fun.
It's not just a welcome thing, it's the blessing of the Welkin Moon. Any Genshin player knows it as the best way to get your characters.
Cool. I just enjoy the game because it's entertaining for 5 minutes. It's when I'm bored, it's a good entertainment game. I'm excited for Wakanda Forever because I'm a massive Marvel fan.
I do want to see that. That one looks like it.
I haven't even seen Black Panther.
I thought it was pretty good.
Boy, we got issues.
I'm not big into Marvel.
Well, you have to at least agree that the Marvel movies, the IRL movies, like with actual people, look better than the DC ones.
What was the last DC movie that came out?
Justice League.
How many Marvel movies have there been since?
Probably tons. But that just shows how
Yeah.
good, that just shows how good Marvel is compared to DC.
It shows how Marvel literally panhandles to their fans.
None of the DC movies that are live action are good, Wes.
Oh, Wonder Woman was good. I thought the first
Okay,
Wonder
no,
Woman was
I
good.
will take that back. Wonder Woman was great. The Wonder Woman ones were great. Justice League though, and
I haven't watched the Wonder Woman 1984.
I did. I saw that.
Wonder Woman.
I went and saw that during last Christmas when I was up in Sarah's in Connecticut.
Wes, I honestly can't tell what you're thinking by that face.
He's debating on whether or not either of us makes sense anymore, and how
I'm
much.
debating on whether or not to literally shit talk your entire existence.
Yikes.
I mean, dude, most of DC movies are trash. Marvel ones have been pretty good. I will say,
though, Wes, I don't have
Okay, motherfucker, shut the fuck up. Batman and Robin, 1996. I think it was.
we're not talking about the old ones, Wes. We're talking about the current ones, you dumbass.
You did not specify.
This is
That
what
true, you did not specify.
I didn't. Yes, but you picked up on that though, did you not, Lauren?
I thought we were talking about the mom. Yeah.
Why would I bring up that one? And then comparing those to current Marvel movies. The budget difference alone should separate those.
Batman Forever was amazing.
Those were good. Yes, it's current DC movies suck.
I haven't seen a lot of the old ones. We have them. I just haven't watched them.
That doesn't surprise me one little bit. Knowing you, that doesn't surprise me.
I'm easily distracted.
I know. I mean, you're keeping more focused than he is.
That's
I'm still focusing. I'm still listening. I am quite the multitasker. Call me Kirito.
Nah, you're no Kirito. You're his best friend with the red hair at best.
Yikes.
At least I'm the best samurai in the game.
Ah, I can't argue. Lauren, have you seen SAO?
No.
It's funny because your book is so inspired by it, but you haven't seen it.
But I literally have never watched it.
I love that. I love that I can see your book in the background too. I love that.
I still really want to read that, Lauren.
Lauren, put that up to
But I don't want to fork over the money.
put that up to the camera real quick, guys. She wrote a book. There will be a link in the description for that. Go buy the book.
Over 300 pages.
It's very good. I've read it over 50 times, and I've got most of it memorized at this point.
Well, Wes, I will say, if you don't want to fork over the money, the ebook's only like $3.
Yeah, the ebook's like $3, man. It's cheap.
Where can I get said ebook?
Amazon.
Amazon, Barnes & Noble, or Google Play.
I recommend Amazon because it's gonna be.
I can get it on Google Play?
Yeah.
Sick, I'll get it on Google Play.
Just be warned, they glitched out my title page and I can't fix it.
Get it on Amazon because it's not glitched out. Download the Kindle app. Get it on Amazon. It's not glitched out. It looks great.
They glitched my title page, but then once you get past the title page, it's fine.
Yeah, no, they didn't do that on Amazon. It looked great on Amazon, Lauren.
How the fuck they do that?
I don't know.
People do stupid shit without even thinking about it. It's not that
They
hard.
Well,
They
yeah.
literally, I was trying to upload it, so I self-published. So I was trying
Oh,
to upload it.
then Lauren
and
fucked
they,
up.
No, they literally wouldn't let me preview it, and then it was like, oh, it's broken, you can't fix it now. I was like,
That's funny. Amazon.
Okay, then
Amazon
delete
is
it. I'll
fun.
re-upload it.
She doesn't want to do that work. It was a
I
pain in the
don't
ass
wanna
probably
do
the
all
first
that.
time.
It took way too long the first time. I'm not doing it.
Like I
anymore.
said, Wes, just download the Kindle app, make a Kindle account, download the Amazon one. There's no issues with the Amazon ones. I bought the Amazon one digital. I got it the day before it came out, and I read most of it that night, and I read the rest of it the next day, and Lauren can tell the rest. I was the first one to message her about the book.
Literally.
What if I still have my Kindle account from middle school?
Hey, Wes, let Lauren speak, please.
He's
We're-
fine.
We're louder than you are, though, is the problem. Like, as soon as you started a sentence and he spoke, you were gone.
We literally, though, the moment it came out, he sends me a screenshot and is like, I got it, I'm reading it now. It's like, it's 11 o'clock at night. What are you doing?
I can tell you what I was doing, actually, at that time when it came out.
Waiting for it.
No, I was taking a shit.
That's
Leave it to Mike.
information than I needed.
I actually sent that message to you while I was still in there, Lauren.
That is way more information than I ever needed in my entire life.
Who else but Michael?
Hey, I'm the humor of this podcast, okay? I'm proud of that. No, but I've probably read that book more than anyone else has right now,
All
Lauren.
things to be proud of.
I've probably read that book more than anyone else has at this point.
Yeah, of all the things to be proud of taking a shit.
No, I'm proud of being the humor. Proud of being humorous. Lauren, do you watch much anime? That face is thinking, and I'm gonna probably get the answer as a no.
So I watched Ace Attorney in college, and I watched quite a bit of Attack on Titan in college. And
You watched the Ace Attorney anime? I couldn't enjoy it after playing the games, honestly.
I didn't know it was a game till after I finished the anime. So
I won't touch the games because I didn't like how they looked.
Dude, they're so fun though.
I don't doubt that, but that doesn't mean I want to play them.
Just give them a try, brother.
You know what? I can give them a try because Lauren's playing Yu-Gi-Oh, so I guess I should try it at least.
yeah, Mom,
Yes,
I
give it a
think
try.
Okay, I will try Ace Attorney. What's the newest one that's out? What was the console it was on?
Chronicles.
What's it on?
Switch and Steam.
Switch? Okay, I'll get it on my Switch then. Maybe it might become a fun game to play when I'm doing stuff.
I think you should start out with the original trilogy first, though.
What console are those on?
Switch, DS, Steam, and
Well, I'll just pick one on Switch and play it then. I'll just play one on Switch.
you can get the
I'm just gonna play whatever on Switch.
think you can get the original trilogy on Switch. So
Guys, we're all gamers.
we're all gamers here.
We've all played Pokemon.
I'm
Scar-
excited for Cave Woman.
Scarlet or Violet, which copy are you picking?
Scarlet.
Lauren?
I don't know. I haven't played Pokemon since Black 2 and White 2. We've had this conversation.
I know, but
Jesus Christ, you were behind the time.
I had the same reaction, and she's missing out because some of the newer ones are good. Like, I love Sword and Shield. Let's Go was a fun little refresher. I love Sword and Shield. The Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl games, they are just remakes, like one for one, but they're still very fun to play.
Hey,
And then-
Gen 4 was my original gen.
Yeah, and then Legends Arceus is just amazing.
Oh my gosh. Can we talk about Legends Arceus for a minute and how absolutely well made that game is?
It is amazing, but before we do, I have a question for you. Which copy do you think I'm getting, Scarlet or Violet?
You're getting Violet.
I was
No.
gonna guess Violet also.
Nope. I'm getting Scarlet.
You're not going to go for the futuristic bike dragon?
No. My reasonings, though, are terrible for picking Scarlet, because I've looked at the Generation exclusives, and the ones I want are in Violet.
But I'm guessing it has something to do with Booga Booga Big Booby Cave Woman.
No, not at all. Actually, nothing to do with
wow.
nothing to do with the game itself. It's the title that gets me.
What?
I love how the lettering looks on the word Scarlet. I love the color red. It looks good. Also, when I think of the word Scarlet, my brain goes to Fairy Tale for Urza.
Oh wait. Hold on. You're not gonna pick the game that has all the stuff you want in it. You're gonna pick the game that looks pretty.
Let's
That's
be
literally something I would do.
let's be fair here. We all know I'm stupid enough that I'm probably gonna buy both copies of the game.
You absolutely are.
I own both copies of Sword and Shield, Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, Shining Pearl, Shining Diamond, and Shining Pearl and Brilliant Diamond. I have Legends Arceus. There's only one version for that, but I buy both the generations so I get everything. So it's just how I roll.
I feel like you're gonna get them both, and then you're just gonna like get all the legendaries or whatever that's in Violet, and then trade them with crap Pokemon from.
Actually, I get both so I can complete the Pokédex.
Yeah.
Because everything Gen exclusive makes it difficult to complete Pokédex. So that's why I do it. Plus, there are little small differences between generations that I like in Sword and Shield, different gym leaders. Like in one you have a ghost guy, and one you got the Karate Girl Bay. So I want to see what major differences are. Wes, what do you think? What do you think about the fact that we can do the gyms in any order? Lauren, you can actually go into this too because you've done Pokemon games with gyms. You didn't do the ones where they weren't gyms yet. What do you think about the idea of?
Honestly, I see why they do it, but there's a reason why they shouldn't.
Do you fully understand what's going on with it though? So you can do. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
They're keeping the Pokemon gyms levels the way that they normally do, but you can challenge them whenever the fuck you want, which is stupid because you go in there with a level 20 team and you don't know these facts. You're gonna be like, oh shit, this gym's level 60.
Well, no, Wes. What's going on is they've blatantly stated the gyms are not going to be scaling. They're not scaling to your level.
Well,
You can do the 8th gym, and then you're overpowered for the rest of the gyms level-wise, if you can beat the 8th gym. They're not scaling.
That's weird.
That's stupid.
Well, it defeats the point. There's a reason for it. The reason behind this is like, say, we all get to that 3rd gym leader who's usually got a type advantage over us.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't have any good Pokemon at the time yet that can help us. Imagine being able to skip him, go to the next gym, beat it. If we can't beat the next gym, then going back to that one that we know we couldn't beat before, but we might be able to now. It's so we can skip the gyms we know we don't have a chance against to try to get XP to go back to those gyms later. That's what it's played out as. Though I can guarantee you, people are just going to try doing 8 to 1 just to make it a freaking challenge. It's going to be a special type of Nuzlocke, 100%. And I might take part in it, just being honest there.
Have fun. You know how I feel about Nuzlocks.
You don't mind Nuzlocke too much. You hate Soul Links. I hate doing Soul Links with you, though, if it's any consolation. Because for some reason, when we do Soul Links, you can't catch a goddamn thing.
I can't. I have the worst luck with my Pokeballs.
Ugh. To put that into context for you, Lauren, you know what a Soul Link is?
No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, this is where the Pokemon community nerd in me comes out. So a Soul Link is where it's basically a Nuzlocke, but 2 players are linked. So our starter Pokemon are linked. If mine dies, his dies. If I box mine, he has to box his. We have to work together. If I catch mine, he doesn't catch his, we don't get shit. We get 1 encounter per route. He couldn't catch shit. Until maybe after the 2nd gym?
Yeah.
We were relying on our starters, which I ended up killing. I got bad memories of Soul Links with you, Wes. I'm being honest. Lauren, who hasn't played since Black and White, I would rather have her as my partner than you, honestly, because you only bring me pain. You bring me pain, boy. You bring me so much pain.
Sorry.
That's why the Yu-Gi-Oh videos are so funny.
I know, the Yu-Gi-Oh videos are funny because we have such a good dynamic. That's just how we roll. It works that way for us, though. All right, guys. We're gonna have to end this episode here. We've hit the hour mark in another 20 seconds. We've already gone for an hour. Let's go.
Didn't realize we went for an hour. Okay.
I know it goes by fast. I think that's how it's probably gonna go every time we do this. Thank you for watching the YouTube side of this. We're working on getting it onto Spotify. I'm working on it. I may make Lauren do it. We'll find out.
Go figure.
Well, I'm not gonna make you do it, or else we'd never get it. We'd never get it onto there if I let you do it, Wes.
Michael's like, you
No.
don't for this. You just do it.
Am I right or am I wrong?
No, I'm not doing it.
Exactly. If I gave it to you, you'd never do it. I'm right.
I would never.
Alright, guys. There will be links down to my channel below, Lauren's channel below, and Wes's Twitch, even though he barely uses it.
Hey, I am actually going to start using it more.
I'm happy to hear that.
I am actually thinking about moving to YouTube.
You boy, stop interrupting me when I'm speaking! That is disrespectful! Even though you're older than me. Alright. I'm Baggledorf on YouTube.
Michael, I'm gonna interrupt
Wes
you.
is Holy Chaos, and Lauren here is Guardian Falcon Gaming. You can ignore the other two. Just come to me. Just come to me.
You know, you can hang out at Guardian Falcon Gaming channel. I put a lot of shorts that cause a lot of chaos on my channel.
They are funny. They are funny. My
Welcome to me. Enjoy and spread the chaos.
I don't know if my short will be up or not, but I've got a clip from a video, Wes. I think you will know very well if I start the beginning line. You want to see if you can get it
Yeah.
right?
It's one of my favorite.
You are not pulling some Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime protagonist bullshit on me!
One of my favorite.
I am pulling some anime protagonist bullshit right the fuck now.
I'm having Lauren turn that into a short because I want it to be one. It needs to be a short. That's so funny!
The turn of the tide.
That's the name of the clip, isn't it? That's
Yeah.
the name of the
I
clip.
just rewatched it today as well.
I did too. It's such a funny clip, dude!
It's such a good clip.
God. I'm scared to see if I just give Lauren free reign of that, how much interaction she could pull between me and you, though.
So the thing is, I'm gonna have to go back into into my footage. So you're gonna have to remind me when that video was from, so I can go back in the footage so I can mess with it more.
I sent you the clip of the whole thing.
I know you sent me the clip, but I need to remember what the actual full video is, so I can go back and raw. footage.
Okay, I'll look that up after this. I'll talk to you after this. Alright, guys. Well, thanks again for watching. If you've enjoyed it, hit the like button, subscribe, and ring the bell to get notified when we do this. We're going to try to do this every week. I can't promise crap. We've all got lives to live. We all have struggles in the world. Till next time, I'm Michael,
I'm Lauren.
Wesley.
and thank you for watching Friends Talk Random.